YouTube. It's your boy, Jar the Builder. And I'm back at y'all again, man, with another one. That's right, another YouTube video for the people. This one I'm doing with my voice going out. But hey, all things must be done that must be done. And who has to do them must do them. So, I mean, let's get this thing going. So, first things first, I know I mentioned in the last video at the end that y'all was gonna have to stay tuned around for the next video to see, the announcement or whatever. Well, let me tell y'all, it's not happening. No, not this video. I mean, I'm gonna kind of, share something with y'all because the point of this video is the thought that I've been having, this invasive thought that I've been having, right? And just to kind of give it some texture. So I love my job. I'm an HVAC technician, right? I make good money. Change my life. I work for good people, cool people, and everything's great. I'm not gonna mention the company I work for because it doesn't matter. It has nothing to do with the video. But lately, right? Lately I've been at work and everything seems normal day at work, and like not even so much just work, just in general, like I've been wanting more, and it's not that I don't make enough money. Well, I don't make enough money. Nobody makes enough money, right? It's not that he's not paying me well, because he is. It's not that the job isn't paying well. It is. It's not that like I said, it's nothing like that. It's just that I've been wanting more. And I've been noticing too, like what's been sticking out to me lately is all these people that are living like, not a certain lifestyle, but they're living like they're running their own business. They're doing their own thing. They're not working for no one, if you understand. They have their own business. They're operating their own, and I was, thinking about something. I was thinking about how much I make in commission and stuff like that. Just kind of like putting everything into perspective, and I'm telling myself like, I make pretty good money. Like, most people don't make, the amount of money you make. It's a blessing, right? It's an absolute blessing. I would agree. But there's nothing, I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with me wanting more. I want more. I'm not done. Like, this is cool, but like, I need more, bro. Like, I want more. And, my weekends consist of, well, they have been. And I mean, rightfully so. I work sometimes, 60, sometimes close to 70 hours, a week. So, on the weekends, I'll be wanting to chill, right? But lately, I've been thinking like, bro, I need to like figure something out. Like I want more money. Like, and I was talking to this dude today and he like, yeah, man, I make, like, he got a regular ass pickup truck. He don't even run a business, right? He's like, I make like $500 a day. I'm like, I mean, that's not, honestly, that's like not much, right? But kind of like, these guys, these people we got people working 40-hour, what do you call them, work weeks, right? 40-hour work weeks, and they're getting paid, $20 an hour or whatever. I mean, let's just say they're getting paid $30 an hour, right? It's fucking what, $240 per 8-hour shift, right? Am I tripping? Like $240 per 8-hour shift. This guy's making, $500 a day, and he's got a pickup truck, and like I said, just to give it kind of some more texture, he's making this in a pickup truck, and he's just scrapping metal, y'all. Like, this dude is out here scrapping metal, like, and I would like question the longevity of a job like that, but I've been doing this for like 4 years, and I've been seeing him for 4 years doing the same shit, and like, he don't seem like, what's the word? He doesn't seem like he's wanting for anything or anything like that. And maybe he is. I don't know. Not to say that, that I'm going to switch my job or I'm going to quit my job, because I'm not. That's not realistic. It's just that, eventually I do see myself running my own company. And I think that's who I am. That's what I'm gonna eventually do. I don't know when. I don't know like anything like that. But like maybe sooner than later. Shit, who knows, right? Who knows? Ain't no telling what Jada Bitter, got cooking in the stove. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's just like, eventually, y'all, and it's no shot at anybody in specific. Like, eventually, I want to be my own boss. I want to run my own company. I want to, choose what I do, choose, when I do it, how I do it. I want to, I want to have the control of where my destiny goes. I don't foresee myself continuously going to a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5. I've been working at 9 to 5. I'm 34 years old. I've been that's it's cool, but and sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But what I understand now, what I overstand, what I understand, how they say it, you know what I'm saying, is that there are people that are made to do that. Like that's who they are. That's who they're gonna be. They're gonna work for somebody, and they're okay with that. They make great money. They're fine with the money they make, and they're gonna continue to do that. Like that's cool. Like that's them. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, but then there's few out there. There's a lot of people out there, like few, but a lot. Like if that makes sense. Few because there's a big world out there. A lot because it's a lot of people. Amount wise, but actually few if you compare it to the this world number. Like, and it's like there's not a people don't really choose to run businesses. There's a lot of people that's running businesses. Don't get me wrong, but there are a lot more people with the worker mind state, and I think that's where I'm breaking out of or growing out of is this, this worker mindset. This mindset where you have a 9 to 5 job and I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Let me say it again, but the mind state to where it's like I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. Like I guess right, we gotta work. Like I mean, like I said, it kind of makes sense. Like you gotta work for the rest of your life. You gotta work for what you want, and I get it. But you got a choice. In my mind, I got a choice if I'm gonna work for somebody else. I'm gonna work for myself. How I'm gonna work, what I'm gonna choose to do. Like all that shit matters to me. To some people it doesn't. To some people they just want the bread. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. Get your bread. You know what I'm saying? I ain't hating on you, but I'm just letting y'all know. I think for me, by that man, it's it's a no go for for the long term. For now, of course, I'm making great money right now. I'm not gonna quit my job. That'd be crazy, but I think that it's time to start, growing in the mind, y'all. It's time to start, progressing. I don't want to become stagnant. I don't want to become, you know, okay with mediocreism. Because in all actuality, a six-figure salary, or or six-figure salary is not like it doesn't necessarily translate to longevity. Sure, there's plenty of people out there that don't make six figures, but like there's a lot of people out there who do and still fail in life. A lot of people out there who make seven figures and end up failing in life. It's all about the mind state. It's my point, and I think with my mind state and my mind state tells me I'm growing, and I don't think that I want to or see myself working a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. Eventually, I want to run my own business. I'm gonna be the boss. I'm gonna be writing the checks if there's checks to be written. I'm gonna be collecting the chicken, but I'm also be the one putting in the blood, sweat, and tears. So it's gonna be well deserved, and very well granted or granted. But yeah, man, that's just what it's gonna be. Like, and for y'all, I mean, and for y'all out there, like, know who y'all are. You know, if what I said, and I hope it did, you know, spark something in somebody's mind. Like maybe there ain't nothing wrong with being a worker. Be the fucking best worker be there is out there. You know what I'm saying? Be the best. Be the fucking best builder. Be the fucking best, you know, construction worker. Be the best painter. Be the best electrician. You know, be the best you could be. You know, whatever trait you decide to be or whatever you decide to do, be the best at it. But it's some of us out there, and I know I'm gonna touch somebody. It's some of us out there that some of us want more. Some of us want to run our own company, and I'm here to tell y'all that y'all could do it. And keep following me on my channel. Hit the like, the subscribe button. You're gonna see that it is possible too. You know, because one thing about y'all the builder, if I say I'ma do it, I'ma do it. Especially when it comes to, you know, my goals. I always achieve my goals, and I'm proud to say it, because I always work hard to achieve my goals. That's one thing about me. I'm a hard worker, and I'm definitely gonna get what I set my eyes on. Just like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't no if as a bus. It may be hard, it may be a while, it may take some time, but you know, I work hard, I got time, you know, so that ain't no problem. Ain't no problem for me. But again, y'all, I appreciate y'all for watching, man. It's your boy, it's Ja the Builder, man. I appreciate y'all. Please subscribe to the channel. You know, I ain't trying to do nothing but build somebody. You know, like I said, I don't know it all. I'm learning in life too. You know, I'm not the most successful in life. Don't get the 6-figure thing twisted. You know, 6 figures isn't much if you like, you know, do it in your head. I mean, it's not much. I mean, but it's something. It's a start. I'm a felon. I done came a long way, and I got plenty more ways to go. You know, I got to the stars. You know, to infinity and beyond. That's how I see it in my mind. Please continue to follow along with me, y'all. I appreciate y'all. It's your boy Ja the Builder, and we out here. Excuse the voice, baby. Excuse the voice. Let's go. Yeah.